Good day, students. Welcome back. It's so wonderful to have you back to begin the second half of our semester online. Before we begin today, I would like to make an introduction. This is Sunshine. She will be joining us for the remainder of the semester. She is thrilled I'm working from home, although I would much rather be with you in the classroom. Just don't tell her that. As much as I love her, I love being face-to-face with you, but online works too, and we will make it work. Now, before we get started with today's lesson, I want to remind you that Essay 2 is due Wednesday, April 1st, so don't forget that is due Wednesday, April 1st at 11:59 p.m. Now, it does say Central Time on D2L, but don't worry about that. You can submit it 11:59 p.m. wherever you are. Now, if you have left the country and gone home, I know I have many international students and many of you have returned home, please send me an email so I know where you have returned to. I know not everyone is returning home. Some are staying with families elsewhere, and I want to be able to know what time zones I'm working with, and that will help a lot when it comes to setting meetings or appointments and that type of thing. So please do send me an email that has that information. Now, we will be talking about Essay 3 this week, so I want to go ahead and start by discussing the similarities and differences between the Toulmin argument, which is Essay 2, and what we will be starting, which is the Rogerian argument for Essay 3. Now, in the Toulmin argument, the goal is to simply convince the reader that you are right, to convince them of a specific point of view. Essay 3 will use a lot of the same things the Toulmin argument did, but it will be a little bit different, okay? With the Rogerian argument, you need to convince them that your point of view is correct, but you also need to convince them to do something. So, to take action. We call this a call to action, okay? Where you are asking them to do something after they are convinced that you are correct. Now, this is used a lot in the professional world, and you can probably use it a lot in your college career as well. When you give someone some information, you get them on board with it so they feel like not only do they agree, but you're in kind of the same place, they understand, and then you ask them to do something and they feel like, yeah, I want to make that change, or I want to do that for you, okay? It can be very useful. Now, because it's used a lot as a professional and you can use it in your academic career, we are going to format this particular essay as a professional letter. So we will be learning professional letter writing in the coming weeks as well. So your Essay 3, drum roll please, will only be half a page to a page, single-spaced. So it will be much shorter, but that means you'll need to be even more precise with your language and pay special attention to the information you include. And we'll learn more about that in the weeks to come. But to start, you need to choose a topic. Now, the topic for this particular essay will need to be something that you are particularly connected to. So perhaps it is something at UCO, an issue at UCO, and you want to focus on making a change or adding something to whatever it is at UCO that you're involved in. For instance, if you choose Buddy's. Buddy's has some wonderful food. I'm sure you all have tried it. But sometimes the options can be limited. I have many vegetarian or vegan students, so I've had students talk about before the need to add additional vegan or vegetarian options. You could choose one of those. Or halal, or maybe it's kosher. What is a particular diet that the UCO Buddies could cater to even more? I've also had students talk about parking, which I will not let you talk about this semester. You cannot choose parking as the issue at UCO. If you don't choose an issue at UCO, you could also choose an issue in your particular community. Now, I know that the coronavirus is at the top of everyone's mind. We're all living quite a bit differently right now because of it. So maybe you choose a topic that is related to our circumstances right now. Perhaps the issue in your community is that you have hospitals running out of face masks. And so you think that people need to sew face masks. So maybe it's that the community could take action and sew face masks for the hospitals. Maybe that there is an issue where you have food banks that are running out of food and you work for a specific service organization, or you know of specific service organizations in the community and you think they could promote donating instead of time to that organization, time or food to the food banks. So you can choose any type of issue you want that is either related to you as a UCO student or to you in your community. So you have those two options. Now, when you choose a topic, you need to make sure that you choose a topic that is one, not only that you're connected to, but you know at least 10 other people that would be interested or connected to that topic, because you will be creating surveys. We're going to start that next week, and you'll then need to send those surveys out, and we'll talk more about how to do that. We'll be doing that online and having them complete those. So you want to at least be connected with 10 other people in that particular issue. Now, if, let's say, you're on a sports team, maybe they're your fellow teammates, like esports. That's been really popular. I have several students who are in the esports. They could contact their esports team members to fill out the surveys if the topic is related to that. Maybe there's more equipment needed, or they need more practice time, or maybe there are particular competitions that are out of state that they think they should go to. Okay? You need to pick an issue and possible solutions for whatever it is. Then you also need to think about who you would survey. Like I said, that group. Now, the entire group would be the population. So if I was looking at food at Buddy's, my population would be students at UCO who eat at Buddy's. If I was looking at esports equipment, then my population would be students at UCO who are involved on the esports team. If I'm looking at an issue in my community, then maybe it's any community member. But if it's with a specific service organization, then I would be surveying people, and the people in my population would be those involved with that particular service group. So I want you to think about your topic, possible solutions, and who your population is. You need to send me, and you'll actually not be sending it to me, you'll be posting it to D2L, and it will be topic 3, will be the title of that Dropbox. By Thursday night of this week, I need your topic, possible solutions, and your population by this Thursday night in the Dropbox, and that Dropbox will be titled Essay 3 Topic. Okay, so you can find that there, and you can submit that as a Word document. I need those 3 things. Again, that is the topic, possible solutions, and the population. That would be kind of the bigger group, okay, that is connected to your particular topic. Now, you'll find an attachment under News that will give you the next steps. So after you submit that on Thursday, I will start approving those Thursday and Friday, okay, and I'll approve your topics. After your topic is approved, look at the attachment that talks about next steps, and that will discuss open-ended questions, because on Monday of next week, you will need to submit to the Dropbox interview questions, and those are going to be a list of 10 open-ended questions. Now, open-ended means they cannot be answered with a fixed response, so they won't be able to say the answer yes or no or 7 or never. It's a question where they actually have to respond using full sentences. So you would begin those questions by saying things like describe, suggest, recommend, discuss, tell me about, what do you think? Okay, and I have that information on the attachment on this news item. And again, that attachment will be titled Interview Questions, and you can look at that, and that will go over the next steps that you can begin for your homework that will be due on Monday of next week. And that is after you have had your topic approved. So again, Essay 2 is due this Wednesday, April 1st. Your topic, along with possible solutions and population, is due to the Dropbox by the 2nd of April, that's this Thursday. And then after that's approved, you can begin writing your 10 interview questions or open-ended questions. You're not doing the interview yet, you're just writing the questions, and you'll submit that by the following Monday, okay? If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Feel free to contact me via email. You can message me in WhatsApp if you're out of the country, or feel free to text me if you're still in the US. I do want to let you know that on Thursdays I'll be posting an additional video that'll just give class updates, so any additional information that you might find useful or responses to questions that I'm getting a lot of. And then every Friday, including this coming Friday, I will post a link before Friday, and then on Friday I'll have a meeting that you can join that will be a live chat that's just for this class, where you can engage with me face-to-face in real time, and I can answer any questions that you might have. I hope you all have a wonderful day. You've been great. Take care. Talk to you soon.